want to talk to you people about perspective, how you look at certain things and how other people look at certain things, how we individually view the same situation, and how a lot of times, especially nowadays, it leads to disagreements, misunderstandings, arguments, animosity, and a closed, one-sided, hard-headed ass belief in your way and there's no other way. If a person doesn't believe the way you believe, then they're wrong. And that's trash. That's trash. Let me explain it to you this kind of way, man, because it's possible for you and another person to both be right, or for you and another person both to be wrong. It's just depending on the way you see a certain situation. So check this out, man. So I'm walking through the forest, right? And I see a giraffe arguing with a turtle. Don't ask me why I'm in the jungle, first of all, in the forest. And then don't ask me why, well, how I see these two animals talking. I just do. So check this out. They're arguing and they stop and ask me to be the judge and see who's right. Now, the question was, what is a tree? So the giraffe said, look, a tree is a tall, green, leafy thing that goes up to the sky, and it has succulent, juicy leaves that are tasty and abundant, and that's what a tree is. Well, the turtle said, see what I'm saying? Giraffe is wrong. A tree, now it does go up towards the sky, but it's a hard brown thing, circular at its base. It just goes up towards the sky, and it's not green and leafy. It's nothing green and leafy about it. It's brown, and it's hard, and it goes into the ground. Now the giraffe says, see, turtle's crazy. I told you. No, you would agree. It's a green leafy plant that goes up towards the sky, and it's just full of green, succulent, juicy leaves that we eat. Turtle says, see, I told you. Giraffe is crazy. It's no way. What's he talking about? It's not full of green. It's brown, and it's hard, and it goes into the ground. The truth of the matter is, both of them are right. It just depends on the perspective that you're looking at it. From the turtle's perspective, well, he doesn't have the view that the giraffe does. So what he sees is what he sees. The trunk going into the ground, that's what he sees. He doesn't see the tops of the trees, the leaves. But that's all the giraffe sees, is the tops of the trees, the juicy leaves. The giraffe does not see the trunk that goes into the ground. It just doesn't. So depending on their perspective, they're both right. But because they don't have the ability to see from the other's perspective, they're arguing, thinking that the other's wrong, when in all actuality is they're both right. And if they would just put all that, their differences, hard-headedness, the need to be right, if they'll put that behind, they could talk and discuss, compare their ideas, and find out that they're both right. They both have, and that their way is not wrong. It's just different because it's different perspectives. As in life, man, we've got people arguing over foolishness, nonsense, because of perspective. And people, man, just lame AF, man, dumb. They just hard-headed, won't change, won't acknowledge other people's ideas or another person's situation as being valid because it doesn't coincide with their history, with their reality, what they've been through. So automatically, certain people that know-it-alls think that you're wrong. And there's a lot of groups that fit in this category. I'm gonna say it, you churchy people, some of y'all are the most judgmental people out there, man. You go to church and you look down on everybody else that doesn't go. And it feels good for you to be able to think you're better than other people because of what you do or don't do, or what they do or don't do. And that's not how God wanted it to be. Some of y'all, man, need to get it together because your perspective, you lost fact of the reason why Jesus came down, and he didn't create people to be Christians and followers of the word. He created us to be more Christ-like in our actions of how we treat people that you consider less than, how you are supposed to be light in this world. Yeah, the easiest thing to do is go to church and be around other people that are like-minded. That's easy. But out here in the streets, putting in work amongst the homeless, the mentally challenged, the drug addicts, the alcoholics, the people that are down and desolate, that don't have much, don't have anything, speaking life into them, helping them with their life. That's the work. See, that's a whole different conversation right there. It's easier to sit on top of the mountain on your pedestal and look down on people that don't look like you, don't talk like you, not where you're from, don't go to your church. It's easy to feel better then, but tell you what, that's not gonna get you to heaven. I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of y'all, I'm not even gonna go there, dog, but it's gonna be a certain segment of society that's a majority down here, that's gonna be a minority in heaven. And you can figure that out for yourself. We gotta get it together. Perspective. Let's understand that your way is not the only way. My way is not the only way. It's other people's situations that determine why they say what they say, do what they do, and act how they act, and think how they think. But if you're so closed-minded, you just judge people. And whose job is it to judge? Either yours or the Most High? I'll wait. Exactly. His. But people end up doing it all the time. We need to cut that out, man. Let's open our minds for once and try to look at somebody else's perspective before we judge them as a nuisance, as wrong, as worthless, as ignorant, stupid, or their opinions don't matter. Try it. Because when you got closed-minded, in my opinion, and fail or don't even try, don't even think that it may be another thought, another process, another perspective than yours, then that makes you the fool, not them. And I know, because I've been a fool. It takes being a fool to recognize foolishness when you see it. When you know better, you do better. So, man, I don't know what to say. The trying times, I get it. People are so passionate about what they feel and how they believe. But before you start just shitting on everybody else and judging everybody else, man, take time out to try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and understand where they're coming from. If you feel like that's beyond you, you don't want to do it, but I don't care, man. Do what you want to do. Don't matter to me. You don't have to make me happy. It's all about the Most High. So, and might as well speak about it. This politicalness, man. You Democrats and you Republicans, both y'all suck. You're both two sides of the same coin, two wings from the same bird, man. Though neither one of y'all really give a damn about nobody for real. It's all about y'all's agenda. Both sides. One side more than the other preaches fear. Fear and hate. Fear. Scared. They keep you guys scared. Scared that you're gonna lose something. Scared that some group of people is gonna take something from you. This group of people is gonna be responsible for changing the comfort that you have the benefit of, and they're gonna change your way of life. Fear. And when fear comes hate and closed-mindedness. And y'all are eating it up, hook, line, and sinker, and have been consistently dumb, just dumb. Tell you what, man, I've learned when I was in Desert Storm over in Iraq and Kuwait. Look, man, people from everybody, think about any group, they want their families to be safe, healthy, happy, and successful. I don't care if that's a black person, white person, Hispanic, Asian, a damn neo-Nazi, Black Panther, Christian, Muslim, Democrat, Republican, Auburn, Alabama, SEC, Big Ten, gay, straight, other. Everybody wants their families safe, healthy, happy, successful. Everybody. Can we start from there? Can we focus on what we have in common first, instead of always focusing on what we don't have in common? The color of your skin, the food we eat, the activities I like to do. And you political people, that's your whole life. Y'all suck, man. You need to get you a life. Because you listen to everything and anything somebody tell you. You believe everything without doing the research, and you lack common sense. The more you feed it, brainwashed with this foolishness, you lose common perspective, you lose common sense, you lose the ability to think for your damn self, and you lose the ability to share perspective. That it might be a different way. that maybe it's more than one way to skin a cat, that both of you can be right, but nope, not you political people. The other side is the enemy. And when did we, as Americans, the other side is the enemy? Now, I can see how we can disagree. I get it. We don't share the same views on certain things, but to say you the enemy, you hate America, man, y'all foolish. And when did it come to this? Because you let these so-called political leaders, that's the political leaders, that's an oxymoron. Because they're not leading the people, they're leading a charge for big company, big business, and multimillionaires. They don't really care about us, the regular people, but that's for another conversation. You let these people dictate how you feel and, more importantly, what you think. How sad is that? Fear, scared of change, because it might disrupt your reality. So you react with hostility, animosity towards groups of people that don't have nothing to do with you. You let somebody that makes $1,700 an hour tell you, while you're making $17 an hour, that the person making $7 an hour is your problem. And that's who you should be worried about. And y'all believe it, man, like fools. So y'all start looking at the person that's so-called beneath you like they're the problem, like they're going to take something from you, like they're going to change your way of life, your quality of life. Fool, when it's the ones that's making the money, making the decisions, those are the people. But you so blind because you want to be better than somebody so bad, and they're feeding into it, telling you what you want to hear, that these people are against you. That's the problem, while they picking your pockets. Matter of fact, hell, y'all are giving them your money because you want to believe so bad that you're better than other people, or that other people are the reasons why your life ain't perfect. I don't know what to tell you, man. Perspective matters in life. When you lose the ability to see other people's sides of the story, you lose the ability to have compassion for people and empathy. The Bible, look, man, if you don't know anything about the Bible, I'm going to sum it up to you. I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. 2 things you need to do. 1, love God with all your heart and have no other God before him. And a lot of you guys are messing that up because you put money as your God. You talk about money more than you talk about the Most High. And when is he not provided for you? If he'll provide for the birds in the air, the creatures on the ground, how so much would he do for you? All you talk about, get to the bag, get to the bag, get to the bag. Never about helping nobody. So most of you ain't going to heaven because of that. Because your mind ain't right. Get the bag, get the bag. It's never do God's will here on earth as it is in heaven. It's not ever work through me, Father, so that I can be a blessing to others. Nah, get the bag, me. Anyway, and number 2, the Cliff Notes version, love your neighbor as you do yourself. Love your neighbor as you would your brother. And you damn sure ain't doing that. Because all I say is hate, animosity, judgments. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to say, man, but we got to change. We got to do better. And that's only if you understand that people are people, man. We're all just trying to make it. Everybody's just trying to do the best they can. Let's focus on what we have in common. Stop focusing on what we don't have in common. It's just work, baby. Let's go.